Plan is going to be to apply a lubricant into his eyes for comfort. I'm going to show you how to do that. And he's already had his eyes handled quite a bit, and so he may be less than thrilled about it. First thing that's important is to make sure that your bottle is prepared so there's nothing shocking that's going to happen to the cat. So for instance, some of the bottles that we have little rings around it, and when you crack it open and then you turn it over, the ring falls onto the cat's face, and that's going to cause it some stress. These ones in particular, they're a gel, and so we want to make sure that there aren't any puffing air sounds that happen, and so I'll shake all of the gel down to the bottom, and then I will squeeze it a little bit before putting it near the cat's eye, so I know that what's going to come out is going to be actual product and not anything else. So what I'm going to do with this one is, like anything else, when I'm working with cats, I do almost everything from behind. I'm going to stabilize his body with my arms, and I'm going to stabilize his head with my hands. I'm going to sort of pet him, get him used to the idea that I'm holding his head, and if there's any struggling, I'm going to wait for him to sort of relax into a space where he is okay with me proceeding to the next step. So I'm going to give him some pets around his face and around his eye, and you'll notice that if I pull his head back, his eye naturally opens up a little bit. And because it's easier to control just one eyelid, I'll usually try doing that, because one should be enough to get the medication in if you're holding his head back. So you can see if I come close, the eye is open enough that I can put medication in it. If that's not enough, then I'll open one, and then with the other hand, I'll pull the eyelid down with that one a little bit and sort of stabilize it. And so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get him back into a position, because he's been very patient with all of this. And then we're gonna pull his head up, we're gonna pull his eyelids down, and we're just gonna put a little drop of medication into his eye. That's it. Okay, we're gonna do the same to the other side where I am right-handed, so I'll do it a little bit differently with how I'm holding it. I'll stabilize his head, pull the eyelid down, stabilize my hand that's putting the medication in on his head, and then just give a little drop. Okay, you can wipe away anything that's on the outside of his eye because he doesn't need it. And that's giving eye medication to this lovely, very tolerant cat, Fernando. Good job, sir. Thanks.